The 2026 Volvo X represents more than just a new addition to Volvo's growing line of electric vehicles. It's a bold statement of where the brand is headed in the next decade. With sustainability, safety, and Scandinavian luxury at the forefront of its design, the X aims to redefine what people expect from a premium electric SUV. In today's deep dive, we're going to explore every detail of this model, from its cutting-edge design language to the high-tech interior, from its advanced powertrains to real-world driving impressions, and finally, how it stacks up against rivals in this rapidly growing F market. Whether you're considering the X as your next daily driver, or you're just fascinated by where the industry is headed, this breakdown will give you a full sense of what Volvo has crafted with this remarkable new SUV. At first glance, the 2026 Volvo X immediately draws attention with its clean, sculpted lines and a look that's both modern and timeless. Unlike some Fs that go out of their way to look radical, the X stays true to Volvo's Scandinavian design philosophy: minimalist, functional, but still elegant. The signature Thor's hammer-LED headlights return, now slimmer and sharper, paired with a closed front grille that communicates its fully electric nature. Aerodynamics play a big role here, too. Volvo has integrated subtle curves and smooth surfaces that reduce drag without sacrificing that muscular SUV presence buyers expect. The proportions strike a balance between practicality and sophistication, with a long wheelbase for interior room and short overhangs for a more athletic stance. Around the sides, flush door handles sit neatly within the bodywork, automatically extending when you approach with the key or phone. Large alloy wheel options, ranging from 19 to 22 inches, give the X plenty of customization opportunities. Volvo even designed special aero wheels that help extend range while still looking stylish. In the rear, the vertical taillight signature remains, a nod to Volvo's heritage, but it's been reimagined with dynamic LED animations that greet you when locking or unlocking. Overall, the X manages to blend Volvo tradition with futuristic F aesthetics seamlessly, avoiding gimmicks and focusing on timeless design that will age gracefully. Step inside, and the cabin makes an even stronger impression. Volvo interiors have long been known for their clean layouts and premium feel, and the X elevates that to a whole new level. The first thing you notice is the airy, uncluttered design. With no bulky transmission tunnel, the flat floor allows for more space and flexibility. High-quality, sustainable materials dominate the cabin. Volvo uses recycled fabrics, responsibly sourced wood, and even upholstery options made from plant-based alternatives rather than traditional leather. It's all part of the brand's push toward carbon neutrality, but it also creates a modern, welcoming atmosphere. Front and center is the latest generation of Volvo's Google-based infotainment system, displayed on a large vertical touchscreen. The interface is smooth, intuitive, and constantly updated thanks to over-the-air software support. Google Maps is deeply integrated, optimized for Fs by displaying charging station availability, route planning with charging stops, and real-time traffic updates. Google Assistant provides voice control that actually works reliably, letting you adjust climate, navigation, or even smart home devices without taking your hands off the wheel. Complementing the central screen is a sharp digital driver display, giving clear information on speed, range, and safety systems, along with a crisp head-up display projected onto the windshield. Technology doesn't stop there. The X features a premium Bowers Wilkins audio system, with carefully placed speakers that deliver a concert-like experience. Volvo has also introduced customizable ambient lighting, allowing you to set the mood of the cabin with a range of subtle colors. USB-C port, wireless charging, and multiple storage solutions make the cabin practical for modern lifestyles. Rear passengers aren't forgotten either. The flat floor provides excellent legroom, and the panoramic glass roof adds to the sense of space and light. Practicality is at the heart of the X as well. The rear seats fold flat to create a large cargo area, while a small front trunk, thanks to the lack of a combustion engine, adds extra storage space for charging cables or smaller items. The power tailgate can be opened with a kick gesture, perfect for loading groceries or luggage when your hands are full. All in all, the X proves that electric doesn't mean sacrificing the everyday usability families expect from an SUV. Now, let's talk about performance and powertrains. The 2026 Volvo X comes in multiple configurations, giving buyers flexibility depending on their needs. The entry-level model features a single motor setup, driving the rear wheels, producing around 280 horsepower and offering strong efficiency. For those who want more power and traction, there's a dual-motor all-wheel drive version, pushing output to around 400 horsepower. Acceleration is instant, as expected from an F, with the all-wheel drive X sprinting from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just over 4.5 seconds. It's not aiming to be a sports car, but it delivers more than enough punch for daily driving, highway merging, and overtaking with confidence. Battery capacity ranges from around 75 to 100 kilowatt-hours, depending on the model, with ranges stretching from about 280 miles to nearly 340 miles on a full charge. Volvo has worked hard on efficiency, optimizing aerodynamics, heat pumps, and regenerative braking systems to squeeze as much distance as possible from every charge. Speaking of charging, the X supports fast charging up to 250 kilowatts. This means you can go from 10 to 80% in just over 25 minutes when plugged into a high-speed DC charger. At home, a level 2 wall box will fully charge the car overnight, making it easy to wake up every morning with a full battery. Driving dynamics are another highlight. Volvo has engineered the X to feel stable, composed, and comfortable, staying true to its reputation for safe, family-friendly vehicles. The suspension is tuned for comfort, soaking up bumps with ease, yet it handles corners with surprising agility thanks to the low center of gravity provided by the battery pack. Steering is precise and light around town, while firming up at higher speeds for more confidence on the highway. Drivers can also customize settings, choosing between modes that prioritize efficiency, comfort, or sportier responses. Safety, as always with Volvo, remains a top priority. The X comes loaded with advanced driver assistance features, many of which are standard. Volvo's Pilot Assist system combines adaptive cruise control with lane centering technology, making highway driving far less stressful. There's also blind spot monitoring, cross-traffic alert, automatic emergency braking, and a 360-degree camera system for parking. What sets Volvo apart is how these systems are integrated. They're designed to assist the driver rather than overwhelm them, providing subtle support when needed. In addition, the X introduces next-generation sensors and cameras, paving the way for even more advanced autonomous features in the future as regulations allow. Beyond the hardware, Volvo has also committed to improving safety through software. Over-the-air updates mean the X can continuously evolve, receiving improvements to its safety features, efficiency, and infotainment without requiring a visit to the dealership. This future-proofing is a key part of Volvo's strategy, ensuring that the car stays relevant and capable for years to come. Of course, no modern car can escape the competitive landscape, and the Volvo X faces strong rivals. From the Tesla Model Y and Model X to the BMW X, Mercedes EX SUV, Audi Q8 e-tron, and even newcomers like the Polestar 3, the premium FSUV segment is getting crowded. Where the X differentiates itself is in its balance of Scandinavian design, focus on sustainability, uncompromising safety, and an ownership experience rooted in simplicity. It doesn't try to be the flashiest or the fastest, it focuses on being the most thoughtful and well-rounded. For many buyers, that approach makes it a compelling choice. Another aspect worth discussing is cost of ownership. While exact pricing will vary depending on trim and options, the X positions itself competitively in the premium F space. Factor in lower running costs, no gas, reduced maintenance thanks to fewer moving parts, and potential tax incentives in certain markets, and the X becomes an attractive long-term investment. Volvo also offers flexible charging solutions, including home installation support and partnerships with major charging networks, ensuring that drivers always have access to energy when they need it. Environmental responsibility plays a big role in the X's story. Volvo has committed to becoming a fully electric car company by 2030, and the X is one of the cornerstones of that plan. Every stage of the vehicle's life cycle has been considered, from the use of recycled materials in its construction to the reduction of CO2 emissions in manufacturing. Even the batteries are produced with an emphasis on ethical sourcing and recycling, ensuring that the environmental benefits of driving electric are not overshadowed by hidden costs. Living with the Volvo X day-to-day reveals even more thoughtful touches. The keyless entry system allows you to use your smartphone as a key, and remote functions let you precondition the cabin on cold or hot days. The X also supports bidirectional charging, meaning you can use the car to power devices, your home in an emergency, or even send energy back to the grid in supported regions. These features make the X more than just a vehicle, they make it an integrated part of your lifestyle. For families, the X checks all the boxes. The spacious interior accommodates 5 adults comfortably, with ISOFIX mounts for child seats, wide opening doors for easy access, and a focus on clean air inside the cabin thanks to Volvo's advanced air purification system. Safety ratings are expected to be among the best in class, further reassuring parents. For tech-savvy professionals, the X is always connected. Nature, intuitive software, and advanced driver aids make commuting and road trips more enjoyable and less tiring. And for those simply seeking a stylish, eco-conscious SUV, the X delivers on aesthetics and values without compromise. Ultimately, the 2026 Volvo X isn't just another F. It's a statement of intent from a brand that has always valued safety, sustainability, and design. It blends cutting-edge technology with human-centered thinking, proving that electric vehicles can be practical, desirable, and forward-thinking all at once. Whether you prioritize comfort, efficiency, or peace of mind, the X delivers a well-rounded package that few rivals can match. So, if you're looking into the future of mobility, the 2026 Volvo X gives us a clear picture of where the industry is going. It's about more than driving from point A to point B. It's about driving responsibly, safely, and with an eye toward the generations to come. The X is not just a car for today, it's a car designed for the future, embodying the best of Volvo's DNA while fully embracing the possibilities of electric mobility. And that wraps up our deep dive into the 2026 Volvo X. This SUV represents Volvo's boldest step yet into the electric era, combining everything we love about the brand with innovations that prepare it for the next decade. Whether you're considering one as your next ride, or just keeping up with the latest in automotive technology, the X is proof that the future of driving can be exciting, responsible, and distinctly human.